HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Harry, it's been a couple of weeks since you joined Huddersfield Town. How have you settled in?
Yeah, really good. It's an easy team to come into, and we're a team that's performing like they have recently in the past 2 games is great, and to be a part of that's been fantastic. And the lads are great. The management staff I've worked with before, but the lads that I see day in, day out working with them has been great, and I'm really looking forward to building more relationships with them.
What's it been like to be back on the pitch with Danny and Nicky?
It's really good, and to start the way I have is great. To get 4 points out of 6 against 2 top sides, and with a really good, exciting game coming up on Saturday. That's the perks of playing in the Championship. You've got these massive games every week, so it's something to look forward to, and to have that record to remain unbeaten out the first 2 is great. And unfortunately, we couldn't keep another clean sheet. That would have been nice, but it's a good start.
You mentioned when you signed that you were excited to get back developing your own game with those 2. What have you been working on with them in training? What are the specifics?
I think as you come into a new team, you've got to get up to grips with what the way that the football club wants to play, and every football club's different. They have a different mould, but Danny and Nick have the same values they want from a player playing in their side. So I think it's an easy one to come into. The group's been really good. They've welcomed me with open arms, and if I can continue to work hard and put in performances for them, then that makes me happy.
You mentioned it slightly earlier that obviously the first 2 games that you came into weren't against easy sides. Obviously Brentford and Hull City both at that point looking for a playoff spot. How did you find this step up in football?
I like to be thrown in the deep end. I think I like to be challenged. I like to be tested. I think I've never been so ready for the opportunity to play against those 2 sides, and I felt like the results we got out of the games were fantastic, and it's a sort of a great value for our efforts we put into the game. So if we can continue to do that, and the better we do, the harder we work. So we've got to continue to look at the training field and what we can improve.
Yeah, and Hull City specifically, you had the likes of Grosicki, Bowen, Wilkes. What was that like?
It's good. It's a massive step up from League One, but you want to be putting yourself against these players, and you realise when you're playing against them, they're exceptional players, and their movement and their ability on the ball is great. But if you stand up to them, then you've got every reason to be on that pitch with them there. So it's good. We've got an important 3 points, and I think with teams around us winning as well. So it was an important 3 points, and if we can continue to build on that, then that's great.
And we've seen you bombing on down the left-hand side as well. How's that relationship building with Carl and Grant?
Yeah, really good. He's such an intelligent footballer, and when we sort of getting each other's movements right at the minute, if he wants to roll inside, I'll go on the outside, vice versa. I think when you've got someone of that quality who's as clinical as he is in going forward, it's great. It's a positive for myself, and he does the other side of the game as well, which is a fullback. You want your winger in front of you to defend, and he does do it very well. And it's something that we're looking forward to increasing our relationship and building on something that is looking like it's had a nice start.
You mentioned your excitement for the Fulham game this weekend. What are your thoughts on this match?
It's a big game. I played there when I was 15 in an FA Youth Cup game. So that was the last time I played there. So to be able to go back there now as a man, as an adult, will be good, and I'm looking forward to it, and something that I can't wait. I'll have my family there as well, and friends be able to watch it. So it's an exciting game, and I'm looking forward to playing at Craven Cottage.
They're a side obviously competing at the top of the Sky Bet Championship. What do you expect from them in terms of style?
They're going to be extreme. They're going to have a lot of quality. I think they're going to have a lot of physicality. You've seen that in the games I've seen them play, but we've got it as well. There's no reason why we can't go there and win the game. We're going to go there to win the game. That's what we want to do, and it's an exciting time for the football club. We're in a good place at the minute, and we want to continue to build on the success we've had.
And the ticket sales have gone really well. Huddersfield Town fans flocking down to Craven Cottage. You've had obviously your first couple of tastes of the Huddersfield Town supporters. What's that been like?
It's been really good to be able to play in front of over 20,000 people on my home debut. Was fantastic, and to go on a Tuesday night, a cold Tuesday night at Hull, to have that many fans go there is fantastic. If we can take another good following to Fulham, it's massive for us as players on the field. And you could see probably the 10 minutes of the whole game, 10-15 minutes when they gained a lot more control in the game. You could hear our fans behind us, and it helped us massively. And if we can continue to lean on them and they can lean on us, then that's great.